police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko chasey love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko chasey love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko catchy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko catchy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko licky love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko kissy love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, police are come. Sanko boy, you better run. Sanko boy, policeman are come.
Sanko chasey love up on the dam and the gala holla murder. Sanko chasey love up on the dam and the gala holla murder.
Police are come and the gala holla murder. Police are come and the gala holla murder. Sanko catchy love up on the dam.
Yes, my name is Jacinty Claudette Singh, and since 1965, I become a voter, and I always place my ex next to the cop. And what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not.
There and fabricate that. Unless you say who the person is, I can't comment on anonymous people.
Okay, well, let's talk about specific individuals. What is your relationship with Mr. Su Jurong?
Su? Oh, Su? My relationship? Nothing. He's a tenant in my place, yeah.
And he's a good friend of yours?
Yes, yes, he is a friend of ours.
And you're telling people progress. Cost of living gone up 100%. Yet you give public servant less. Mr. President, listen to the people. Search your soul and you will confess. And while you try surviving on the public base, then you're gonna know but stress. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done Life done gone inside the gutter. Knock off when you open your mouth. Discrimination in entertainment, and you're talking about one Guyana. When the Ministry of Culture keep the big shows, one set of girls and banner. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. They hiding corruption inside the cup, look how evil set up. The people fed up. Every picture you take and promise you make, everything you do is about clouds. Then you come into me for I shake your hand, there's nothing to smile about. Corruption inside every sector, but when it comes to them they send you. Try investigate efficiency, right? Go talk to Baratans too. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how evil set up. The people fed up. I done fed up on the dirty water, low pressure, want scream and tell somebody. Imagine 15 or
Oh, Jesus Christ, if cost of living double, I don't know what happened. A pound of sugar is $300 already. Flour, everything gone up. Everything just raising. You gotta get about $40,000 for buy good ration. You gotta get 3 man now. A weekend man, a monthly man, and a fortnight man.
How we gonna do a body man walk right now? You ready? Boxer, let me go now. Hear me sing now. Body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body walk, truck, body walk, body walk, body walk, everything. Body, listen. Body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Body jump, body jump, body jump, body jump, everything. Hear me sing, so big body jump.
I don't know about you guys, but okay, this is probably called the budget dance, right? Yeah, that budget dance. It's called the budget dance because it's a waste of time dance. That's what it is. If you notice, I don't focus much on the budget, and it's pretty obvious why I do not focus on the budget. Things that makes no sense I don't focus on. The budget is not for the people. It is for corrupt officials in the government, the so-called government. It is for their relatives, it's for the woman, it's for the concubine, it's for all the buying. So that's what's happening. And so it makes no sense that I just use up my energy talking about budget, 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 budget. It's a waste of time. Waste of time. Look, this is what's happening. Even while they're debating the budget, look at what happened in Parliament. All of the MPs are right there, but you can't see any of them. You just see the microphone. The light of the microphone is on. And if you guys think I'm kidding you, I'm not. This happened not so long ago. And when I say not so long ago, not in 85 when Barnum was alive, you know. Not in 19 or well, he died in mid 85. He could have been early 85. Or not in 1989 when President Hoyt was in office, at least. Not in 1992, just prior to the PPP taking office. No, this didn't happen when the coalition government was in office and was Guyana was back, right? Guyana was back from 2050 to 2020. Guyana was back. Now Guyana is, guess what? Guyana is way back in time. Because, but as Sharma would say, CN Sharma would say, and instead of me saying because, Guyana is back, way backward right now. Because the corrupt PPP regime is back. And speaking of that, the trench crappos are out in their numbers. And we know whenever we see trench crappo alert, guess what? Trench crappo alert. One trench crappo, thank you, Mr. Operator. Trench crappo gone right. You think it's not funny that you prepare a fake profile to come on Bench Operator right here on 107.1 FM. And guess what? You got right in the trench, right? Gully God and Beverly Crandall and all of them. Brenda Casey and Wayne Caesar work with the audience. In the audience. Now, Good night to Mr. Caesar. Now, you think it's funny that these crappos, these trench crappos, they prepare, they prepare a fake account only to last not more than 2 minutes on this platform. This is not like the other platforms, you know. And I've said time and time, we have no patience with them at all. They go right in the trench, because we know what they are about. And this is not where. Oh, I have seen some trends crappos complain on other platforms that Ben Chap only want people who talk. No, I do not want people who come here with nonsense. That's one. Neither, and I know those French couples. They don't come here to have a healthy debate. No, they came in here to talk nonsense and to distract. And we cannot tolerate that. But like as the older folks in Guyana would say, we cannot tolerate that. And so therefore, those trench grappos have to go in the trench right away. We don't waste no time with them. I noticed the other guys, they have a little patience with them and all their trench crapo in the trench, man. In the trench. If you guys agree with me, let me know that the trench crapo. Thank you, Marla Alicock. The trench crapo they got in the trench, right, Jamal Aziz? And as soon as you guys see a trench crapo, y'all let us know right away. In the trench, we have absolutely no apologies for them. All right. What else? What else is happening? Not just happening. What else is happening in Guyana? Don't tell me about the budget, because I ain't want to hear nothing about the budget. The budget is a waste of time. Waste of time. Don't tell me about the budget. While they're debating or debating, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, and all of that, everybody cut out a piece of it, and the God sharing it for Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker. Tell the Mr. Speaker that the entire Parliament, well, you gotta save them, a couple of them or some of them in the opposition, right? But the entire Parliament is corrupt. It's corrupt. What else you want me to say? All of them on the PPP side is corrupt. Every single one of them is corrupt. Every single one of them would have kept it weird, right? Every single one of them on the side, corrupt. Every single one. But yet the Speaker of the National Assembly doesn't want people to use the word corrupt. They want MP to use the word corrupt. And oh man, if I was a member of Parliament, there's nothing he could not and he would not be stopping me from using the word corrupt. At no point in time. Not me. Ready for battle. Right? But those MPs say, oh, most obliged, Mr. Speaker. I'm sorry. I withdraw that word. Mr. Speaker, the Parliament is corrupt. The perception out there is that Parliament is corrupt. It is corrupt. What more you want people say? Take a look at what's happening. Even while they're debating, they're not debating the budget, you know. The opposition MPs just having a say, just talking. There's no debate here. They're just walking through, they're going through the motion. That's all. They are going through the motion. You know, like Liklip Kwame, there's a colored girl in the lip, la la la. That is what's happening there. They're going through the motion, and that's it. The motion they're going through. It's a waste of time, waste of taxpayers' money. Nothing meaningful is coming out of that budget. And every single year, we just, oh, the budget debate. Oh, and all those things, those MPs in the opposition. All those things, those MPs in the opposition. And most of those MPs they get in the opposition, they get energy. But we like that same energy to be used by most of them. Not only at the budget debate and wanting to sound nice during the budget debate. What about after the budget debate with some of these guys? Some of them dress up and show up in Parliament, but you don't even see them. You don't even see them. They're not in the community. They're not representing their interests, but yet they're dressed up. Head to toe, they're dressed up. And they're debating Parliament, the budget in Parliament. You want to see them debate on the streets as well. Most of them in the opposition. And then I get one and two people, one and two people behaving as though I gotta come here and insult the opposition and talk all glorifying things about this, and because Ben Sharp is not playing ball, Ben Sharp. Some of them just calling and some other program. Social media influencer. I never said I'm a social media influencer. In fact, I don't think I am a social media influencer. Them things are their own people, not me. I am just a simple talk show host. I have an opinion, and that's it. And nobody's going to hold me back from my opinion. Absolutely no one. I am entitled to my opinion. Simple as that. All who want to hold hand and dance, let them hold hand and dance. When the time is right, then is when, because of my choice, we are going to hold hands. But for now, let's that pass. Story done. Story done. And who bombs race, let the bombs race. Who get emotional, so be it. So be it. Now, Palawala is saying, Mark, your sound is scrambled. And my sound is scrambled. Your BlackBerry phone you're using, right? How many but Palawala Pride is saying that it's scrambling? Is that correct? Are you guys hearing the same thing that Palawala is hearing? Or Palawala get one of them old-fashioned phone? Old-fashioned phone, BlackBerry phone. Is the song. Are you guys hearing me loud and clear? Yeah, just let me know. Or is it just Palawala? Palawala. Are you guys hearing me or is it just Palawala? Palawala? Is it from Palawala? Annette Cummings, everybody's saying they're okay except Palawala. Palawala, fix your phone, man. It's time you get rid of the BlackBerry. Fix your phone. Loud and clear, Bantu King. There's a little Bantu King. Everybody else said it's okay except Palawala. We gotta find out who Palawala is. Palawala? Yeah, you're watching Palawala. All right, good night again to all of you. What else you want? Look, the budget. $1 trillion, over $1 trillion. They brought in what the GPL boat, GPL ship. And the GPL ship is a SH, you can repeat after me, right here. The two GPL ships are basically what? Spell it. S-H-I. Let's go over. Come on, it's like we're in a classroom. Spell the ship. S-H-I-P. We're going to say P because we know it's not that. It's a waste of time, waste of taxpayers' money. And shame on the corrupt PPP regime. Shame on them. But then again, like we would say on the current, look at the shame. Look at the shame. And when you say it like that, you got to say it with much meaning. For those of you who are from the currency, look at the shame. Them Katahars, them Korhis, them Chamars in Parliament there for the PPP. Look at the shame. Look at the shame. It's okay to repeat. Look at the shame. Right? All right. Hey, I want to show you guys something. This is what's happening. I want to show you guys this here. And it's not going to shock you guys. It's certainly not going to shock y'all because y'all already know what's going on. Here we go.
Oh, beautiful Guyana, full of blackout potholes and slushy, overfilled drains, one set of rats. Yeah, fastest growing economy in the world. Look at me. Oh, Guyana, full of blackout potholes and slushy, overfilled drains, one set of rats. Yeah, fastest growing economy in the world. Look at me. Oh, beautiful Guyana, full of blackout potholes and slushy, overfilled drains, one set of rats. Yeah, fastest growing economy in the world. Look at me.
Right now, that is Guyana. It's Guyana, guys. Fastest growing economy in the world. These people in the PPP, laka de naga shame. And you gotta say it like if it's a nice song. Laka de naga shame. Bara Jagde laka naga shame. Irfan Ali laki naga shame. Mark Phillips, whatever he's doing, laka de naga shame. These Katahars, these Korhis, these no-goods, these vagabonds, these corrupt vultures, laka de naga shame. Look at Priyan Teller, look at the shame. Look at Manzoor Nadir, look at him, look at his mouth. Cathedral Tech One. Look at the shame. Look at these vagabonds. Look at the shame. Look at what's happening in the country, guys. Look at what's happening. But yet they're running around in certain communities and giving certain pakus 400 blackbirds, while the nation is getting blackouts upon blackouts upon blackouts every single day and night. And then they have the nerve to put out, this is what Guyana Power and Light put out just about half hour, 45 minutes ago. We have commenced restoring power. We have commenced restoring power where? Where? And so while they commence restoring power, according to them, this is what's happening. This is what
beautiful Guyana, full of blackout potholes and slushy, overfilled drains, one set of rats. Yeah, fastest growing economy in the world. Look at me.
And they're in Parliament debating the budget. And while they're debating the budget, bang, zoom, as the honeymooners, who is it? Ralph? How many of you remember that, the honeymooners? I used to love it, right? And it was so nice watching it on the black and white TV. You had remote, you just got to turn the knob, right? Bang, zoom. In Parliament, bang, zoom. Budget. At this point in time, those opposition MPs should have started to yell, corruption. Who are they going to sanction? Let me know is who are in corruption. It's dark. Corruption. And y'all had to be careful in Parliament because they got a lot of choke and robbers on the PPP side there, right? On the PPP side of the bench. And the guys them on the opposition side had to be careful because Kwame are walking around probably touching up people. Corruption. This just happened in Guyana's Parliament, guys. We can't make this up. How many of you guys witnessed it? How many of you have witnessed this moments ago? We can't make this up. And this is why we got to say, as corrupt as the PPP regime is, the entire cabinet corrupt. And so therefore we got to look at them straight in their faces, right there and say, lakadena, what? Come on, you guys go, lakadena what? Lakadena get shame. Look at these bandits, these corrupt individuals, these kunumunus, these chamars, these tereka nanika choroka landeke, you know what ends that there, right? But lakadenega shame, these chamar, these swines, these political swines, these vagabonds, these thieves, lakadenega shame. Look at she, lakashinage shame. Lakadenega shame. Look at Manzoor Nadir. Like a hinege shame. Cathedral Tech One. He mouth open. Big. What teacher way there? Tech One. And that's what's going on in the country. And you're telling me you're going to sit there and waste your time on budget debates? Budget debate for what? They're not listening to anything the opposition has to say. And so those opposition MPs can talk or now. Talk till cow come home, till the cows come home. Look at then again, shame. That's what's happening. Shame on the PPP regime. Shame on the corrupt PPP regime. Look at then again, shame. Manzoor, close your mouth. Otisha, take one there. Cathedral, take one there. That's what's happening. Look at then again, shame. Guys, if you think I'm kidding, I'm not. This is what this happened moments ago. Today is the 29th. Look at the time. 7:44. 7:44 Guyana time. Look at what happened. Parliament. 95th SHI thing. 12th, sittings. I don't know what's happening with me tonight, man. I'm misspelling these words. I thought I saw H before, after the S there, but it's 95th sitting, 12th Parliament, 2025 budget debate. Lakadenege, shame. This is what happened right throughout the East Coast and other places. This is what's happening, guys.
Oh, beautiful Guyana, full of blackout potholes and slushy, overfilled drains, one set of rats. Yeah, fastest growing economy in the world. Look at me.
Fastest growing economy in the world. 2 GPL ships costing Guyanese hundreds of millions of dollars. And look at Guyana. Look at Guyana. How it has gotten under the corrupt PPP regime. Godfrey Williams, are you watching? Are you guys seeing? Ingrid Carter Truth, all of you. Curtis Latchman, all of you, are you guys watching? Miserable Fighting Francine Cruz, and all of you guys, are you watching? Christopher Chichester, and all of you? This is under the corrupt PPP regime. Yet he runs all over and they beg. Right now, Guyana is in the hole of billions of dollars in debt. Billions of dollars. That is what's happening under the PPP regime. Look at this. Take a look at this area, man. Look at it. Had it not been for the car lights and the little gas lamp, you guys remember them gas lamp or whatever you call it? It used to be so nice. Look at it. And this is not around the cathedral where it's dark right now. That's Central Georgetown. Take a look, guys. Take a look.
Oh, beautiful Guyana, full of blackout potholes and slushy, overfilled drains, one set of rats. Yeah, fastest growing economy in the world. Look at me.
And look at that. And that Paku is going to go at her press. Is going to go at that so-called press conference tomorrow. And lie. Not lie dunk, but lie and lie to the nation. Lie every single Thursday. Lies. And then they get their reporter there, and that Paku with enough hair on his head, they sit there, they plan stuff, and they gaff. And this man goes on with a long lecture. A long lecture for 3-4 hours. It's kind of like he drinks Senapad or he drinks salts, and that is where he wait for operations. Every single Thursday, that's what he does to the nation. Lies. A pack of lies. Nothing that makes sense. Every single week is the same thing. Cuss out. He cussed out Glenn Lal. I don't know what Glenn Lal did to him, maybe. Glenn Lal, what did you do to this Paku? Okay. He likes to talk about Glenn Lal and pumpkin. Okay. We all know what happened. Glenn Lal must have smashed this one pumpkin. And if you know what I mean, right, I'm speaking strictly about farming. That is what I'm talking about, right? Every single week is Glenn Lal. And Glenn Lal this, Cartoon News this, and then when he's done now, he lay down on the desk and he said, Burke, Uncle Joe, Uncle Burke, give me a loan, give me more, let me go. And then when he's done with Burke, he gone over to Nice, and then when it's bare men, one man after the next. When he done with Glenlal, he gone to Burke, and then when he done, he gone to Nigel Hughes. Then when he done, he gone to Aubrey Norton. And then when he done with Aubrey Norton, he got his bare men up on this banner's mind. Bare men. And then when he done, he gone to David Hines. His bare men. This man doesn't talk about women at his press conferences until the last time he spoke about Cathy Hughes. Cathy Hughes is you know what he said. So he done with Cathy Hughes. His bare men. How bare men. Tomorrow is men. No wonder why they get a particular song. Y'all know that reggae song. How many Barrett get slammed up? Many. How many Barrett get slammed up? Many. Bare men. So at his Thursday's press conference, there's nothing of substance, nothing important. And he's going to talk about rigging of elections. Who could rig elections more than these pacus? Huh? Who could be more corrupt than these pacus? That is all they are about. Nothing else. They can't talk about nothing else. Tomorrow is men. You could tell what they're putting in mind, lipstick and wigs and all sorts of things they're putting in mind. How many Barrett get slammed for money? Many. So that's what's going on. And that's what the people of Guyana, that is what you're paying for. That is what you're paying these pacus for. Every single month they make over $5-6 million in salaries and benefits and all manner of things. And on top of that, they thieve 100 millions upon millions. Millions. That's what they do. You know, millions upon millions. And what else? What else happening, guys? What else is happening? Shame and a disgrace. And yet on Thursdays, he has nothing good to say. Absolutely nothing good to say. You know what I mean? Nothing good. How many of you guys are tired of his press of? How many of you are tired of that press conference? Tired of it. Tired of that press conference. How many? I'm going to read your comments. Okay, good. I've been reading your comments. We're tired of this trash. Every single Thursday is trash. Trash. It's like Sivan's waste management every Thursday. And that is why whenever you listen, or if you have a chance and you just listen for 30 seconds, it's kind of like nonsense. Men. How many what?
All of the girl name. Well, how many girl get slammed through money? Many.
That's him. How many Barrett get slammed for what? Many. Look, on a serious note though, as we talk about the budget, the question is, what is there to talk about? You guys tell me. In the audience, tell me, what is there to talk about the budget? Is there anything in the budget for you? Right? Is there anything in the budget for you guys? I know y'all gonna go to sleep with many. How many Barrett gets slammed for money? Many. But let's talk about the budget if y'all want for 2 minutes. What is in the budget for you guys? Those of you who are in Guyana, what is in the budget for you guys? Is there anything? Can you get a pack of cigarette? I don't know if you guys watch Officer Norman out in Arkansas, right? And there's this older man, Tina's brother, always crying for cigarette. You want cigarette? You want cigarette? And how many of you can afford even one cigarette? And those of you who know what a wagi is, I know where you spend time. Wagi. How much for a wagi right now? Or how much for a pack of wagi in Guyana? Those of you who know what wagi is, well, you know where you've been. All right. So not even a pack of wagi for the ordinary man. You can't even go and buy a quarter bottle any longer. Quarter bottle. A quarter bottle used to last almost half a day in the village. Now you can't even afford a quarter bottle. You can't even afford that. What is in the budget for the small man? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. You go Philippines right now. You ask them there. What is in the budget for them? Nothing. You go further up. Evesham, Epsom, Brighton, Tarlagy, Wellington Park, 35 Village, and so forth. Epsom. Ask them, Bengal and so forth, what is in the budget for you guys? If some of you are in the quarantine right now, I'm asking you guys this. What is in the budget right now? See Brian Singh. I don't know who Brian Singh. Brian Singh talking about bamboo and who this. Brian Singh, we like you, man. We like your style. But we don't talk about bamboo here. Right? Wrong forum, Brian Singh. No, we know about Jack Day and that, but wrong forum to come out just like the Brian Singh talking about Barrett 2 and Barrett and Bamboo. Not here, man. Oh, man, not right now. Go somewhere else with that, right? While we understand you, don't get me wrong, we're not chasing you, Brian. Stick around, right? But let's go to Linden. Ask the people in Linden, what is in the budget for them? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You take a walk around where Kwame and Jack Dale and them hang out. Where Kwame and Jack Dale and them hang out by the cathedral. And you ask what is in the budget for them. Oh, Jason Benjamin. Oh, man. You're a university grad, man. How are you going to put a lump in the columns? How are you going to do that, man? Wait until tomorrow on the Jack Dale's press conference and you put a lump and you put all them kind of things. Good night to Jason Benjamin. Jason Benjamin bumps Reyes, and I can tell you all what he do. He bumps Reyes and he deleted me from Facebook. He bumps Reyes. They don't like to hear constructive criticism. But he's all right still. He's part of the family. But lumping up there in the audience. We could do better than lumps, Mr. Benjamin. Let me hear now. Let's get back to the budget. What is in the budget? Ask the people in Linden. Nothing. Ask the people in Ituni. Nothing. Ask the people in Kokwani. Nothing. Ask the people in Old England. Nothing. Ask the people along the Linden-Susdike Highway. What is in the budget for them? Nothing. The people at the Palms, the people at Uncle Eddie's home, and other senior citizens' homes. And speaking of senior citizens' home, good night again, Francine. Francine, let me just divert a little bit. I saw what you were doing last night, and I'm warning you. Please, I'm warning you. Let us stick to the subject matter and do not abuse people out. Do not do that. Because you will end up at least for 2 nights in straight up jail. So I just saw your comments again, and I'm warning you. Thank you. I didn't appreciate, I think you were cussing out with somebody last night. Cut it out, Francine. This is your last warning. Now, let's go back. Let's go back to this budget. Nothing. Go into Alboystown, ask the people what is there for them. Go to Charlestown. What is in the budget for them? Walk around in Sophia and ask the people what is in the budget for them. The answer is the obvious, guys. Nothing. You think kids preparing for school tomorrow morning? They are preparing for school. And oh man, this is how in this billion-dollar economy in Guyana. Billions of dollars. Jack there, they're sucking it. Sucking up. Yes, sucking your money. Stealing your money and all manner of things. That is what they're doing. That is what is happening in the country. Guys, that is what's happening. I don't know how you guys feel. I don't know how you guys look at these things, but something is definitely wrong. I repeat, something is definitely wrong with Guyana. Not the country per se, but the way in which it's being governed. Something is definitely wrong. What else is happening? What else you guys want us to talk about? I went, what is it? On Liberty Avenue not so long ago, driving on Liberty Avenue. Driving on Liberty Avenue. Liberty Avenue, right? Driving on Liberty Avenue. I don't know what's going on. What is happening in Queens, guys? They have a guy by the name of Baldio. Baldio again. Baldio telling people stay quiet, don't do this, don't do that. All manner of things. All manner of things they're telling people now. Don't this, don't that. Don't this, don't that. Also, Baldio said don't cooperate with ICE agent and don't this. I don't know what's happening in Queens, but I just look. Take a look. Moments ago, Liberty Avenue, and those of you who know Liberty Avenue approaching Lefferts Boulevard and going up towards those other places, familiar grounds, right? Busy area usually. Could hardly find parking. Stores are busy, crowded. But look, as I drove on Liberty Avenue, not so long ago, tonight, not so long, right there on Liberty Avenue, cruising on Liberty Avenue. This is not the Liberty Avenue. And I'm familiar, known Liberty Avenue, been there years. That was my stomping ground. Think I'm lying? Somebody asked Ryan Crawford. This was our Ryan Crawford. This was our ground. This was our stomping ground. And look, it's sad to see how Liberty Avenue is. Take a look. That's Liberty Avenue, guys. Liberty Avenue. And this is where the ambassador, Guyana's ambassador to the U.S. is saying, make America great again. Take a look again at Liberty Avenue. Make America great again. And then let's move away from Liberty Avenue, go back to Guyana. And that's how Sam Hines is in the U.S., making America great again, and Guyanese are punishing. Tell me, is this right? What is happening? Not just in Queens. Is this really right? Is this really fair? I mean, some of you may say, well, Queens was just basically hollering and calling for Trump to be elected. And now that Trump is elected, they're now realizing, not just Queens, I'm not knocking the people in just Queens, but elections, with elections come, guess what? Consequences. And so those folks in Queens who are jumping on a mountaintop and, yeah, Trump love PPP, Trump this, Trump that. They gone in front of civils, Trump this, Trump that. Oh, they love Trump. This is Queens. This is Liberty Avenue, like I've said moments ago, not so long ago, before my show. Liberty Avenue. You know, it's sad. Not just Liberty Avenue. People are really afraid to leave their homes. And some don't have much reason to be afraid, but they're still afraid. It is sad. All day, all week, questions have to be answered. Mr. Mark, Mr. Mark, Mr. Mark. And I know family members getting calls, and I know other professionals out there getting their calls as well. Pastors have to counsel people. Pandits have to counsel people. Majis have to counsel people. Elections have consequences. And so Baldeo, Albert Baldeo, is, and that's the guy who's telling folks don't cooperate, right? And well, Baldeo has his own issue. Back in 2015, he was sentenced to 18 months in prison. 18 months in prison. 18 months in prison for fraud and whatever else. He got 18 months in the slammer. I think they took away his law license. I'm not sure if he got it back. And so, you know, those are, he was a New York district leader there in Queens. So he found guilty. He was found guilty of obstruction of justice. Preet Bharara, and that was the United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York, back in 2014 of August, announced that guy, and his attorney, Albert Baldeo, a former Queens, New York district leader, was found guilty in federal court of tampering with witnesses during the investigation of his alleged campaign fraud by the U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI. And so Albert Baldeo, who's now telling people, shh, 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 I ain't say nothing, shh, I ain't got to answer nothing. Yeah, that's the Albert Baldeo. Was found guilty in federal court of tampering with witnesses during the investigation of his alleged campaign fraud by the U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI. And Albert is running for office again. He's running for office again. 18 months jail time. Is running for office again. Again, he's running for office. Some of you guys are now like, what? He's running for office again. If Albert Baldeo is watching, good night to you, Albert. Hey, we can bring Albert right here one night on 107.1 FM. In the interest of transparency, I reached out to Albert. I've known Albert. How long I've known Albert? Almost 30 years. Come on the program, Albert. Oh, come on. All right. Hey, what else is happening in your neck of the woods, guys? What else is happening in your neck of the woods? What else? What else? What else can we talk about? The budget is nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's a fraud. It's a fraud. I saw some people saying Latino for Trump, and this guy has on his Latino for Trump t-shirt, and bang, zoom, walla walla, bing, bang. It's it. It's done with. It's gone. Gone. And then last night we were talking about attorney Bart Fisher. And by the way, Tom Anderson should have been on with us tonight, but Tom is a little under the weather. He's going to be on tomorrow. So Tom Anderson, if you're watching, speedy recovery, my friend. Speedy recovery, right? Speedy recovery, Tom Anderson. You guys wish him all the best. Speedy recovery. And so now look, that's 2 days ago, less than 2 days ago, Trump issued a, executive order freezing federal, federal spending. Freeze, put a freeze on it. A court said, no, you can't do that, Trump. You can't do that. That's what a federal court said. You can, a federal judge in D.C. said, temporarily block Trump plan to pause federal aid spending. The judge said, no. What the heck is happening here, Trump? You cannot do that. You cannot do that. And so after the judge did what majority of Americans believe was right, Trump backpedals. Issued a statement today, and the Office of Management and Budget, actually, they issued a statement and they said basically the executive order was rescinded. That was it. In other words, there's not going to be a freeze because President Trump probably was ill-advised, maybe Elon Musk or one of those oligarchs actually. And there's a difference in running a business and running a government. There's a big difference, a huge difference. I repeat, there's a huge difference in running a business and running a government. Running a government, you have to be extra careful. When you run a business, again, I repeat, it's different. And when you cut fundings here, there, and there, everywhere you want to cut fundings to look good, 2 million federal workers offer a package, severance package. Some of them are federal offices, some of them are wherever, Homeland Security, all manner of things happening. All manner of things happening. It's like willy-nilly. You just go in and you just cut, because Trump has to be very careful in listening to those oligarchs. Those oligarchs only have time in getting rich and rich. They're not concerned about country. They're not concerned about people. They're concerned about themselves, if you know what I mean. Where's my hand? No, I don't want to put my hand way up there to get that Hitler-like sign, right? And that is what's happening right now. So they're running race over each other to prove a point. And sooner rather than later, you'll see what's going to happen. They're going to start clashing, the clash of the oligarchs. They're going to disagree with each other. They're going to get vexed with each other. We're seeing it right now. The sign's right there. They're only agreeing with each other for now, but you wait until one of them feel the Tesla guy or whatever, is beginning to get super powerful. That's the downfall. Trump will very soon, and I hope he starts to realize that some of those oligarchs don't mean well. There's difference in running some tech company than when you have a government to run and you have a bunch of people, hundreds of millions of people. All the people are not the same, and therefore they got to be policies in place for everyone. How many of you guys know about the Tuskegee Airmen and those who are training in the Air Force and so forth? They got rid of that and then they reinstall it. And then we're hearing something that there wouldn't be African American Month or Black History Month and all manner of things. They're going to have to continue with it. So you cannot go into government thinking that you could govern as though you're in North Korea or you're in Russia. No, you cannot. This is not the America that we are accustomed to. This is not America. And so these guys who say America is back, no. America is going back in time. And therefore, President Trump has to sit back in the Oval Office and rethink some of his moves. He needs to rethink some of his moves. And those oligarchs around him, he sooner rather than later will realize that they will do more harm than good. And so this here is the first executive order that he rescinded and say, no. We're going to have to think, regroup, and come again. This is not about bullying tactics and all these sort of things. It is not going to work. And we don't want the streets to be with hundreds of thousands of people protesting and shutting the place down. And that's where we're heading. Hundreds of thousands of people will start hitting the streets to protest, whether it's about immigration, whether it's about gay rights, whether it's about equal rights, whether it's about Black History Month or whatever. And those oligarchs, Those oligarchs have to be careful that people don't start boycotting their products and these sort of things. This is not the America. America is basically where democracy and freedom of speech and all of these things are accepted. Folks' constitutional rights, their First Amendment, or whatever. And so when people say America is back, you've got to be careful. You've got to read between the lines. Are they talking about the America when folks like Dr. Martin Luther King and all of those folks had to fight or stood up and struggle during the civil rights struggle? Many of them lost their lives. Many were incarcerated. Many were beaten. Sacrifices were made. Is that what they mean by America is back? Is that the America they're talking about that is back? I don't think so. I just don't think so. What else is happening in your neck of the woods, guys? Is there anything that we missed out tonight? Because we got to go, right? What is it? Our operator said 1 minute more. What else we could talk about quickly? Come, hurry up, quick, guys. What else is happening? What else you want to talk about before we make it to the exit? I'm looking at your comments. What else you guys want to talk about? Talk to us. I'm reading some of your comments. Yeah, Gary Greenwich, I saw that $25 million payout just for removing Trump from Facebook. Look how many of you guys have been removed from Facebook, went in Facebook jail, all sort of things. When I saw that Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg was actually paying Trump $25 million, I'm like, wow, I might as well do something to get kicked off Facebook and then come to some sort of settlement, right? But we big, as they say, we big, but we ain't stupid, right? All right. You guys out there, you know who you are. Be careful, all of you. Be careful, be cautious, be truthful. It's just for a while. It's just for a little while. Be patient, guys. It's just for a little while. Prayers for all of you. Don't forget, we have a morning program with Pastor Greenwich and his able assistant, his beautiful wife. They're on every morning from 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 6 a.m. Guyana time. So enjoy it. I'm out of here, but prayers for all of you, every single one of you. Be careful, guys. And if you haven't done the right thing in making it right, do it. If you have a loved one that can petition for you, do it. If you haven't yet gotten your citizenship, do it. Just do it. I'm out of here. God bless you. See you guys tomorrow night. Tom Anderson is going to be with us. Hopefully we wouldn't have blackout, but Tom is going to be with us. God bless you.
Oh, beautiful Guyana, full of blackout potholes and slushy, overfilled drains, one set of rats. Yeah, fastest growing economy in the world. Look at me. Guyana, full of blackout potholes and slushy, overfilled drains, one set of rats. Yeah, fastest growing economy in the world. Look at me.
There and fabricate that. Unless you say who the person is, I can't comment on anonymous people.
Okay, well, let's talk about specific individuals. What is your relationship with Mr. Su Jurong?
Su? Oh, Su.
I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more. Can't take it no more. Imagine 18 hours of blackout and you're telling people progress. Cost of living gone up 100%, yet you give public servant less. Mr. President, listen to the people. Search your soul and you will confess. I want you try surviving on the public base, then you're gonna know but stress. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the entertainment. And you're talking about one Guyana. When the Ministry of Culture keep the big shows, one set of girls and banner. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how we even set up. The people fed up. Every picture you take and promise you make, everything you do is about clout. Then you come into me for I shake your hand, there's nothing to smile about. Corruption inside every sector, but when it comes to them they send you. Try investigate efficiency, right? Go talk to Barrett and Sue, cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how we even set up. The people fed up. I done fed up on the dirty water, low pressure, want scream and tell somebody. Imagine 1,500 US, and they're telling me super salary. I done fed up on the unemployment racism and the lie they say one Guyana. Cause when you look with the oil money going, circulate with one set of banner. Cause I done fed up, you done fed up, he done fed up, she done fed up, we done fed up, the people fed up. You're hiding corruption inside the cup, look how we even set up.
Yeah, my name is Jacinty Claudette Singh, and since 1965 I become a voter, and I always place my X next to the cup. And what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by one vote, they're losing it by data.